Free. We all love the word free. Whether it's free food, free clothes, free help, we love the fact that we can get things without paying for them. The more things we can get for free, the happier we are. Especially with the rate of inflation rising every day, it seems. Now, wouldn't it even be better if we were feeling sick and we can get that medical attention for free? Today, I'm going to be telling you why the United States should be offering free universal health care for everyone and how it will benefit millions of people around the U.S. Now, according to the website procon.org, a reliable, nonpartisan, empowering company, 27.5 million elderly Americans did not have health insurance in 2021. Now, this means that millions of people in the United States are uninsured and would not have access to affordable health care to take care of themselves. With that being said, here is why we need to focus on why the United States needs universal health care. Now, universal health care, or just health care in general, is too expensive for many adults in the United States. Many families and single adults are unable to get the care that they need because of the health care plans are too expensive. Now, this card right here you'll see is a health insurance card. This piece of plastic is actually worth a lot more than just a piece of plastic. This has all my information and then things I need for healthcare. Now, Forbes advisor states that the average monthly health cost for a 30-year-old individual is $436 for EPO plan, $390 for HMO, and $458 for a PPO plan. Now, when prices are so high and people are unable to afford health care, this is when things go crazy. Now, a publication from the Kaiser Family Foundation stated that families with low incomes were the most likely to be uninsured, and more than 73% citing high cost. 73% citing that high cost of insurance as their primary reason for lacking coverage. Now, without health care, more people are unable to visit doctors and understand their health. So CBS News reported that in 2022, 38% of Americans said that them or a family member skipped out or delayed medical care amid the highest rates of inflation in more than 40 years. Now, I know for myself, there have been times where I was extremely sick and had to visit the doctor and paid $800 just for me to take home a test, bring it back for the doctors, and for them to tell me that I had E. coli. Now, I remember from that moment on, whenever I felt sick, I thought, I'm okay. I don't need to go to the doctors. I don't have the money for them to tell me that I have the flu. That's right. I somehow thought that with the money that I spent at the doctors, I have obtained a master's in medicine. Now that we see what the problem at hand is, let's talk about some examples of other countries that use universal health care and ways to push for universal health care in the United States. Give me one moment. Let me get my chart here. Now, many countries have actually had universal health care. We hear about Canada mostly since they're our neighboring country. However, I was looking into United Kingdom's health care, and I have heard a lot of good things about their health care. Now, this chart right here, this is a chart that shows the rate of preventable mortality between the United Kingdom in the blue and the United States in the orange. Now, as you can see, the rate is much more in the United States than the United Kingdom. Now, this shows that with a universal health care plan, we can possibly lower the rate of preventable mortality in the United States. I think we can all agree that we have all heard a lot of talk and discussion in the United States regarding universal health care. A good amount of Americans are outraged by the cost of receiving medical attention when they are ill. Now, if they're ill, if they have an accident, or if they have a chronic illness. Now, in fact, according to a recent poll from the Pew Research Center, among the public, overall 63% of U.S. adults say that the government has some responsibility to provide health care coverage for all. Now, that's over half of the public that agrees that we should have some sort of universal health care. Now, finally, let's talk about the benefits we can get from having universal health care. Imagine being able to visit your doctor whenever you want and not having to worry about how much it will cost you. Have you ever heard people getting into an accident or have an illness and say they do not want the paramedics to be called because of the price that it gets to use that assistance? Now, can you imagine being able to not even worry about that in order to get the assistance that you are needing? Now, without having the worry of cost of an arm and a leg, people will be more accepting to call those resources when needed. As I mentioned before, there are millions of people out there who do not have proper health care because of how much it costs. Without having to worry about how much going to the doctors will cost, there will be millions of people taking care of themselves and their health. That means that we can start again focusing on living a healthier lifestyle for millions. The more people are able to get health care, the more people will be able to see a much healthier United States. The more people that have access to healthier lifestyle choices, the more, I believe, they will use it to use better health care and it get them healthier. For myself, if I have access to free health care, I would be much more in tune with aware of my healthy and unhealthy habits. So with so many benefits of being able to provide universal health care, don't you think it's time for a change in the U.S.? Now, to wrap this speech all up, having a universal health care plan can help millions of Americans get the medical attention they need to live a healthier lifestyle. And it can prevent lifelong illnesses as well. Now, by reaching out to your senators, governors, or local politicians, you can start your journey of supporting universal health care here in the United States. So now let's go back to the word free. Like mentioned in the beginning, just think about having free health care and how much more money we can put into being a healthier and happier well-being yourself. Now think of the amount of people that could benefit off of the health care as well. Don't you think that free sounds a lot better when we can start saving the lives of millions of people by giving them the proper health care for free? Thank you.